My phone's low charge, hence the different angle. Uh, you know the drill. 30-minute chess. I'm gonna talk through every step, and yeah, let's get into it. I uh, I couldn't be bothered to put a shirt on today. Apparently, now in doing this, I'm thinking I should have done that, but I didn't. So here we are. I'm very tired, and I had no intention of recording this today, but I didn't want to break the habit, so here we are. And then I was like, maybe just record it and don't post it, but what's the point in doing that? I might as well. If I'm gonna bother doing it. This feels wrong. This feels like it's a mistake. How do I exploit said mistake? I'm gonna play d4 and try and let this bishop out. Is the idea. Obviously I can't just put it there, otherwise it gets taken. He stops me from going here to put pressure on his queen. That's okay. I'm just going to do some more developing moves, I guess. Not going to weaken either of these, because he seems like one of those people that wants to slide it across. Wants to pin my queen, pin my knight against my queen. Could just force that issue. Maybe I do force that issue and then castle queenside. Something along those lines. Yeah, okay. We'll force that issue. Queen comes out, takes f3. And on that, we then bring the bishop out to pressure the queen. It gives us a tempo on the queen. He doesn't want it. Well, I'm thinking about castling queenside anyway, so maybe I pressure this again. I pressure this again. Pressure a third time. With a threat to just take it here. And then the idea is still okay. Why? I'm just gonna take that because now, yeah, he's got some weird structure, which I'm okay with. He doesn't have a light square bishop anymore, so my queen's coming out here and she's fine. Next move, and castles. Can't make that move. That's why he's made it. He can protect. Okay. Okay, fine. Well, in that case, we'll make a nice, easy developing move. Then we're going to pressure with the knight instead. Now he wants to come in and take here. So if I castle and he takes, I take over here, I think is my idea. Okay, he castles queenside with me. So now maybe we push the pawn, kick the knight about. Push pressure on the queen. Where do I want to go with my queen here? Maybe I'm playing something. With the idea of coming up into A7. I don't like the idea of coming up here with my queen, because that just feels like I'm going to end up trapped. Ooh, actually, that's a check. Pushes. Takes with check. Takes. That seems good to me. I mean, he could retreat his knight, I guess. But I like the idea of that. I prefer my position to his. Okay, he doesn't want that. So now do we have any sacks? Do we have any Goldmans? Maybe we put pressure on the queen here now. Where can I go from there? Not a great many places. And in doing that, it's further getting my queen in trouble. Well, I don't know. Maybe I want to rip open this side over here. Interesting. Let me turn off that AC because it's getting a bit nippy. Cool, so he's let me do that. So now I think I'm going to pin his knight. Yeah. Because on pushes, then I just take. On pushes, I just take. Do need to remember that this is... Oh, it's not hanging, actually. It's being defended by the knight currently, but I could do with tucking my king away a little bit more. I like the fact that his bishop is still tucked in away here. His knight's not doing anything yet. Like, it can come out, but it's not. His rook's still tucked in here, nice and locked away. And I've got nice active pieces with good scope on them and like attacking all the things. I need to remember that this is an easy take for me. This is an easy take. Num 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 num. He's technically a pawn up because of that take, but I don't mind it. And we can obviously just take back if we would so choose. I'm looking at his king still here. I'm still looking at his king. Do I have anything interesting to cause some threats over there? Maybe my bishop on this long diagonal could be a good idea, actually. I was thinking about bringing it over this way, but maybe if I get it here and just look that way. Okay, so that's just a blunder, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. I just take. And now I'm up material, so I could just trade if I would like to. But I'm going to take this pawn. Protect here. Now. If I could get my knight here. A nice fork would be there, but that's defending well. I'm okay with my position right now. I don't really need to move anything. Maybe I just slide my king across? No, I like that it defends this rook. Maybe I... What is it? He's got a dark square bishop. So maybe I strengthen my dark squares and just play a waiting move here. Is there something active I can do? Ooh, I could attack his knight. If he takes, I take his rook and it's just a trade. But then he wins a pawn for that, so no. Maybe I just bring this pawn up in support. Yeah, let's do that. Bring this pawn up in support. He wants to. Wow, my English failed there. He wants to line up his rooks together. Now I can push, and I can take back with the pawn. I'm gonna secure the trade first. Now I'm gonna pressure the knight, make it move, and we're attacking the bishop. Lovely. And then we can just take back here. And now we're up 2 whole bishops. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And he resigns. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's give that a little game review. I think that was well played there. Let's see. I played a 1450 rated, 76.8% accuracy. Let's get into the other thing here. I can't find the buttons because the phone's annoying. There we go. Oh, that is a book move. Okay. Could have just put the pawn. Fair enough. Wanted the attack. I wanted me to make. Okay. Why? Let me move my phone over. Wait. Hello. Let's move you down. Let's see why. Okay. So you have to choose this because otherwise you lose your queen. Just taking the old rook. I just slide across. Okay. Whatever. It wanted my bishop on that long diagonal. Yeah, that was a miss. I just didn't take his rook. I realized later that I had that ability. So I just gave away my advantage here. So this was a good pattern. Easy piece. That was the best with the rook. Could have just dropped back with the rook. Lovely. And I'm just making pins everywhere, left, right and centre, and that's the end of the game. Well, lovely jubbly. A nice quick game. Should we do another one? No, we won't. We'll call it there for the day. And we will see you in tomorrow's episode, the next one. I'll be a bit more lively for that, and take care of yourselves. I didn't mean to, but I managed to pause the recording somehow. I forgot that you could do that. But until the next time, hasta pronto, amigos.